Let me ask you this question. What if your life was so good that you didn't want to escape it? Is that something, under what realistic circumstances is that going to happen for you tomorrow? It's not, right? And I'm sure every single one of you thought, well, if I won the Powerball, that'd change things. Yeah, if you won the Powerball, I'm sure. But I said realistically. Realistically, what would have to happen for you to start enjoying your life, for you to start valuing your life, for you to start respecting yourself, for you to start loving yourself? Part of that comes with, write it down, forgiveness. Forgiveness is going to help you to set yourself free, to help to launch yourself into the future that you hope to have. If you're not willing to forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made in the past while you were an outdated version of yourself, when you were a less informed version of yourself, then it is my strong opinion that you are being too hard on yourself. How many people here are or have been too hard on yourself? In all caps, right? I am too hard on myself. And if you just wrote that, I want you to also write it down and circle it to identify that as one of your toxic traits. You don't have time. You don't have time to be hard on yourself. We know that from our last live stream, the median age, the average age of the participants here last Wednesday was 47. The national average of life expectancy in the United States, believe it or not, just dropped nearly 2 years. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it went from 78 down to 76. Whatever the number is, the point is, we don't have a whole heck of a lot of time, right? Arguably, and we can argue if you want, some of our best days are behind us, physically speaking. But does that mean that our best days are all behind us? Does it mean that we can't have amazing days in front of us? No. But we have to start learning how to love ourselves. We have to start learning how to forgive ourselves. And we have to start to learn how to allow ourselves to heal and to let go of the baggage, to let go of all of these things that no longer serve us. Your ex, your other ex, your other ex, your other ex, the family member, the aunt, the uncle, the thing that happened when you were a kid, the other thing that happened when you were a teenager. None of these things serve you anymore. You aren't the kid. You aren't the teenager. You aren't the helpless person that you were before. You aren't the misinformed or underinformed person that you were 20 years ago. You are a better and more updated version of yourself now, and you are worthy of love just like you were then. But you know better now, don't you? And tomorrow, after you sleep on all of these words, and after you read even more articles and whatever else that you're going to do tonight, hopefully you don't just rot your brain on candy and Hulu and Netflix, right? But hopefully, after you get a good night's rest and you digest this information and you start repeating some of these words to yourself and maybe write down, I deserve love. I deserve forgiveness. Once you start to realize that you are worth more and stop treating yourself like you are worthless, then you are going to start to unlock your full potential and your healing. I promise you that. That's definitely going to be a clip. This has been a clip from our Sober live stream and live chats hosted for 2 hours every Friday and Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, right here, only on YouTube.